Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is a video on how to catch a stubborn horse. So I've caught this horse a couple times and I've consistently used the same method. First time it took me around 40 minutes to catch him. The second time it took me 27 minutes. The third time took me 8 minutes, and this is the fourth time I'm catching him and it takes me about 5 minutes. He's in a pretty big area, so this method can be used in a bigger area than this, a smaller area. It can be used with everything except for maybe a 12 by 12 stall. So what I'm doing right now is essentially round pinning him. I'm getting behind his drive line and I'm continuing to push him so that it's not his decision on why he's running away. It's me pushing him, so it's my choice. So right there, I actually stopped him. I stepped in front of his drive line and waited for him to show me that he was paying attention to me, which is just looking at me. And once I saw that respect from him, I made him turn directions. So now I'm gonna make him do the same amount of laps on the opposite side. So I basically just want respect from both sides of him. He gets a little speedy on this side. So I don't let him stop or anything. I continue to keep pushing him so that he's like, okay, well, I'm working now. So I'm gonna step in front of his drive line right here. And this side's a little tricky. All horses are different on each side. On this specific side of his, he likes to turn away from me first. But after about 5 seconds, he looks at me, shows that respect, and then turns around to me. So I know he's ready. When I first did this method with him, and this is how it is with any stubborn horse that is hard to catch and you start this, it took a lot longer. We did a lot of laps. As I did it more and more, the amount of laps decreased significantly. So you never want to just rush up to your horse when you're trying to catch them, and you never want to hide your halter either. So what I'm doing right now is just giving him his space, but I'm slowly kind of inching in toward him. Now if he were to look like he was in a state of mind of wanting to run away, I would make him do more laps. But if he lets me stop him easily by stepping in front of his drive line and he continues to look at me and show me that respect, we're gonna just go ahead and continue trying to walk up to him. So like I said, if he were to be disrespectful and try to go past me and try to get away from me, I would be making him canter more laps around the corral. But he's still showing interest at me, he's still showing that respect, he's looking at me, so I'm just gonna inch my way toward him and then back off the pressure. Once I see that he's comfortable without moving away, I'm gonna back off, wait till he's comfortable. Once he shows me that respect right there and looks at me, I'm gonna inch my way a little closer. I'm never gonna rush him or anything. If I see that he's uncomfortable or doesn't want me to go any further, I will stop. And I'm also talking to him constantly, telling him he's a good boy. Anything he shows me respect-wise, he gets praised. Another thing people tend to do, and I used to do it all the time, is hide their halter until the last second when they get up to their horse. It's probably the worst thing you can do to catch your horse because they're never gonna trust you. They're never gonna build that trust with you. So this was actually a moment where I was pretty happy because he let me go up to him quicker than he ever has. And I'm talking to him, I'm not rushing anything. I'm totally giving him his respect and space. And then what I usually do is I touch the lead rope on their neck and then I back off. I let him sniff it, touch his neck a little bit, and then I back off a little bit, you know, give him his space. And then I just repeat that over and over again. The first time I caught him, this probably took about 10 minutes, but it takes a lot of patience and consistency. I'm gonna touch his neck again and back off a little bit. He likes to face me and let me know that it's okay. So if you just see his head tilt toward me when I back off like that, that was my indicator that he was okay with me continuing to do what I was doing. So my next step after this would be to slip the rope over their neck and then turn around and put the halter on like normal. Never want to be too anxious or crazy or anything like that when it happens. Just stay calm, and typically your horse will let you put the halter on easily after you have the rope over their neck. This is the 4th time I've used this method on this horse, and it went from 40 minutes to 5 minutes. So just with consistency, be caught twice a week with this same method, the time went down quite significantly. Thank you so much for watching, and I will continue to post other videos.